Welcome everybody to this game. We're going to go ahead and start this up. We've got ESC.GoOdy, the purple Terran, in the top, and he's actually going up against IM.Horror, who is actually teal for the first time in his entire tournament, so that's just a fun thing to note. Purple Terran going up against IM.Horror. Very strong players, these guys both. Horror we just saw win in a very nice best of 3 against Next Mizo. Really cool games happen in that series. So we've seen Horror do his ZVT, and it was against normal, this is not really normal, but more traditional TVZ, where you go for those biomes, you go for the Hellions, you go for that faster expansion, and he's going up against a very unconventional player. Goody is that mech player. He opens up with Reapers, he'll get Banshees, and then he'll go into straight up mech. Thors, Hellions, Vikings, and Siege Tanks galore. And it's very effective and hard to deal with. Right now we're going to see exactly what Horror can do in the face of this. He's definitely a capable player, but Goody we saw take out Check Prime in a very nice, or I'm sorry, Isahara Check in a very strong showing on Tal'Darim Altar. So unsurprisingly, we did see that Goody did choose Tal'Darim Altar for the second map. So we will be seeing Tal'Darim Altar guaranteed. So Goody's throwing down his refinery. He's got his barracks there for that wall off. We can see that Horror is not sending out any kind of scout yet. He will be getting down his hatchery first at 15. There is the drone. We can see the hatch going down right there. Perfect timing on that. So we are going to be probably seeing the Reaper expansion opener coming from Goody. He's going to be able to get about 25 gas by the time this barracks finishes. You can just watch as this timing works out very, very nicely. There's 20 gas. The barracks is about to finish, 24 gas. It finishes and instantaneously a tech lab. Very solid, very, very solid. So the Reaper will be coming down. We're going to see exactly how ready Horror will be for that. You can see his spawning pool is down. He's going to be pretty stable, normal openers from both these players. Just a matter of whether or not that bunker will get up and whether Goody can deal a lot of damage. In that game against Czech that Goody played, he did go for a very quick Banshee follow-up. He actually did a 2-port Banshee follow-up to the Reapers, and that served actually more defensive purpose, but there's that bunker that's being thrown down. Horror is working on whittling down the health of the SCV. Actually might be able to get that SCV. It's down to 2 hits left, and now his bunker's going to start taking hits from this drone, which is a nice thing to do. But as for that Reaper, you can see it is about to finish. Another one is queued up behind it, and Goody is actually moving down with another SCV, going to try and get this finished. But the hatch has completed. We should probably see a spine crawler or something being thrown down, but right now we just have queens along the way. 8 lings are on the way, as well as the first gas being thrown down by Horror. So everything's going to be dependent on this Reaper and whether it can do damage. The bunker is being thrown down once again by Goody in a very nice spot. You can see right now engaging the lings off creep, not even taking a single hit on that Reaper, but now you have a whole lot of lings. That's going to be a little harder for Goody to deal with. You can see him trying to micro this away. We'll be able to go onto the high ground and then try attacking them. Very nice position. Kills a couple lings? Yes, a couple lings. But there's still, this bunker is not being built at all. I hate when I start getting hiccups. It sucks so much. Now we have all of these lings moving down forward, and we see this one Reaper gets taken out, and that's unfortunate. Goody is just not able to do that much damage with these Reapers right now. He is not thrown down. There we go. The Commencer is actually being thrown down now, but everything is still there. And do not message me in the game, because now we've got all of these lings going down right there. So now all of these queens are going to be able to just help defend. The natural, the main, the Reapers will not be able to do that much damage. We do have another one moving forward, but as you can see, Goody has halted his Reaper production. He's got that factory there as this Reaper is now moving forward. He'll be able to go ahead and be seen by the Overlord. Horror has not brought in his lings yet to defend against this, but this... Oh, he's going to take the creep tumor. It gets cancelled. Very nice cancellation timing by Horror to actually get the go back. And see, now he can easily respread that creep now that he's pushed that Reaper back. I'm surprised he's not just throwing it down right now. Still, his metabolic boost is on the way. He's looking pretty solid. He's droning up very happily. Goody does not have his command center finished quite yet. His factory is almost done, and this does get seen by that Ling, which actually somehow manages to escape from that Marine. But once this goes down, we're probably going to see a Hellion. There we go. Blue Flame. Yes. Very nice follow-up. And the Starport as well. So he could be going for some kind of Blue Flame Hellion drop in the face of his Reapers not doing that much damage. Something that Goody really relies on doing is dealing economic damage to his Zerg opponent in that early game. One of the vulnerabilities of mech is that until you get that strong army, you are very vulnerable. It's a very rough timing in that to try and stay alive at that point in the game. So Goody likes to counteract that by dealing economic damage to his Zergs, so he can actually buy time to get up those units and be effective in that respect. So now you can see he's going to be doing exactly that. He's getting out a Viking actually, so it's actually may not be just a drop, just getting out those Hellions to be that initial, I guess, meat of his army for this early part of the game. Doesn't have any tanks yet, but still he's going to be able to really take down a fair amount of Overlords, to be honest, with that Viking. There's still one Reaper on the field somewhere, not quite sure where it really is at the moment, but now you can see the Spine Crawlers creeping forward. We have Creep Tumors being spread. Looking solid, the Lair Tech is now done. We're probably going to see the Spire being thrown down. There it does go. And now something that Czech didn't quite do against Goody's mech was get out that Hive Tech. Hive Tech is so important for dealing with mech, whether you want Broodlords or Ultras along with Fungal and good Infestor use. It can be very, very frustrating to deal with. I see a Goody's going to do a good job taking out a few Overlords. It's already paid for itself once it kills 2 Overlords. Now if these Hellions moving forward, manage to take down 1 Creep Tumor and push forward, see the Spine Crawler, take a hit in the face, and then retreat. So that's looking okay, but now this Viking should actually be able to get maybe 1 more kill unless they get pushed back by the Queen. We'll see if Goody commits to taking out that Overlord or not, which he might, but the second Queen may be too much. But yeah, Goody going to see the second Queen and pull back. He did do a nice bit of damage, but not worth it to actually lose that Viking in that case. Still, Horror's got a fair amount of gas. He's now over 800. Spire is about 5/6 of the way done. We see Spine Crawler in the main. It seems that Horror is really wary of getting hit by some kind of drop. You see, during this time that Goody's been pressuring, he's been able to get out his siege tanks. They have siege mode done. Starport's there. More factors are being thrown down. You see the armory is being thrown down. Engineering bay is already completed, so he can get out those turrets if he really wants to. Bunker in the front. He's now got a solid infrastructure. You can see that he's a little bit behind the workers, but not too big of a deal at all. You can see that Horror has been the one to only get those SCV kills, and that was earlier on in the face of that bunker harassment. No third quite yet for Horror. He's just continuing to get out the creep spread, get out the infrastructure, get out more drones, and more importantly, get out those mutas. Right now, he's able to get 10 out, and he'll be able to really do damage with that. Goody has a few missile turrets, but he's still vulnerable in some key spots. I like this missile turret especially, though, guarding his siege tanks in a very nice defensive position. It's a very intelligent thing to do, but those mutas are now in the main. They do a little bit of damage, taking down some more units. Goodbye to those Marines, but oh, more Marines are going to actually be targeted down. Goody only has 3 Marines left, 1 Marine left. Goodbye to that Marine. This tank is now going to take a few hits, may go down. Will he commit to taking? No, he will pull back after that, but there's still only 1 turret in this natural expansion. Goody is now running for his life with those SCVs. Gotta be very, very careful. But the second armory looks like that's going to be taking out damage, but luckily that's the one that's not actually researching any upgrades, so that armory does fall. That's a nice pickoff for a Horror to really get that down. Now he's got another open and deal damage. Goody can't even mine with those SCVs. He can't let them get close to that command center or anything. See him pushing forward, another SCV goes down. This command center might actually be forced to cancel. We do have a few Vikings out, but Horror may just commit to attacking this command center, but will he? I was going to move forward, take down another SCV, building that turret. Nice, he picks off that, but now we have a Thor on the field. That should be enough to push back these mutas. So 1 does fall to that, but Horror has now gotten up his 3rd base, doing a nice job. Look at all those drones that he has, macro hatch and everything, very solid. No centrifugal hooks quite yet. He's getting out his carapace upgrade. I think he was only on that initial evolution chamber, nothing else, no double evo or anything going down, but still he's done a nice bit of damage. 15 workers have been killed. Goody is now at about half the food. Oh wow, there are 91 drones on the field. There are more drones than Goody has total food count. That is not a good thing. But now that Horror has this, he can easily double expand. He can easily start going for that mass eco, going for that high tech very quickly, working on getting out just a ton of units, and just never letting Goody get to that max key good mech army. Right now, Horror's doing a great job running around with his units. He's done so much damage with them. It doesn't even matter that he only has 4. He's just got to be content with how this game is progressing. I wonder if he has an infestation pit. I don't think I've seen an infestation pit go down. He just has his Glior Constitution from the Roach Warren going down, Carapace upgrade going down, and getting out the Spine Crawler. Goody has completed a single weapons upgrade for his mech units. He only has a single Marine in there, but 17 roaches are being put into production right now for Horror. You can see his food count is definitely getting up there. The income is the income is in favor for him. It's 87 drones. He's now getting his 4th base on the right, but these rocks are still alive, so to prevent the drones from getting there very quickly. And it's also going to hurt in some kinds of defensive positions. If Goody tries to siege up down there, he can easily get a surround. But you can see, he actually is working on that right now with these lings. So that's nice to see. We're going to get those down. Very nice for its defensive position. Goody is here getting his 3rd base. His orbital command will be landing there and doing a good job of getting those down. So now all his roaches are on the field. This is such a nice army. If he can actually get in and close the gap against this army, he could theoretically take it out. There is not that much over here to really deal with the roaches. You can see the mutas get a nice pick off there. I'm going to pick off one more SCV and then just pull back. Not really focusing on doing that much damage, but the creep spread is looking very, very nice. We actually have a Horror taking the gold base right now, a little bit after that 4th went down. Still, these rocks are starting to lose their health. Nice job there by Horror. You can see his creep is continuing to spread. You can see that over here. Infestation Pit, there we go. Infestation Pit is going down, which is great to see. He's actually another Evo Chamber as well. He needs to start getting those melee attack upgrades up so you can get those Broodlings or Ultras, whatever he wants to use to really get that damage down. The Bandlings, the Lings will get the buffs as well from the upgrades. And Goody's now pushing forward, but he hasn't seen, he might actually see this gold now. Will he see the gold? Push forward, yeah, he sees that this gold is up, and that's going to be a little bit of a bad feeling. He's going to move in and try and take out this base, which he definitely could. I'm going to see that Horror is moving in with the mutas to defend against those Hellions. While he's going to, there you go, intercepts them completely. Blue Flame is done, as you can see by that very, very large amount of DPS from those Hellions. But Goody's getting close to max. That's very, very dangerous. When you see the hive is halfway done, that's pretty key. This gold is now up. I'm surprised there are no drones there quite yet. But still, melee attack upgrades and everything should be starting. But now we see a huge engagement moving with the roaches, attacking the front there, just getting so much damage done. Goody just doesn't have this really huge spread of units. He's losing a lot of units. So many roaches are here, just attacking happily, moving forward. We see that no mutas are really there, but Horror is dealing the damage that he needs to. Look at that damage. So many of those beefy units, expensive units from Goody, are down. Units lost tab is actually worse for Horror, but he's got the better economy. He can afford to do that. Right now, he's just got so many. He hasn't even started mining from that gold yet. But obviously, moving into so many Lings are just on the rally. They're not going to be able. They can't go up against these Blue Flame Hellions. Goody just has too many. He's got that attack upgrade and everything. Missile turrets now going down, but still. The Siege Tank count is down, the Thor count is down, and Horror has a nice position to really work on that. You're going to see that these Hellions are going to go ahead and stay alive. We're going to see Banelings and Lings morphing in the face of that, but now we're going to see, oh no, so many, no, the drones are completely bunched up. Look at the, oh my god, that could have been, that, oh my god, Goody just killed only 3. Can you imagine if every single one of these drones took one more hit? They all have 6 health left, plus those 3. That could have been 15 drones down in half a second. Goody needed one more flame, and that would have been horrible for Horror. And that would have actually given Goody a lead in the SCV count. Right now, Horror does have 78, which is very, very nice. We can see the Greater Spire is morphing. If you look at the upgrades that are coming down, we do have the melee attack and the missile attack going down, which is going to be very, very good. Those Broodlings are very important for that DPS. Right now, Goody does have the 1-1 upgrades done for his mech, which is very strong. He's getting out with some more Thors, which is kind of scary. We got a lot of bands going down, but Banelings are surprisingly good against mech. They deal splash damage that's so good. We see him pushing in once again. So many units, but they're not in the best angle of attack. But it doesn't matter. They're just so many. Look at the Banelings destroying everything with nice splash. And I don't think Goody's going to be able to do anything against this force of roaches. GG gets called. We're going to have IM.Horror winning game number 1. We're going to take this to game number 2 right now on Talarium Altar, a very powerful Goody map.